Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to Roseville. Once again we're back here doing some more building with this lovely little village that we have been working on for a while now. And I gotta say, I really like this place. So if you like it as well, make sure to leave a like down below and don't forget to subscribe. It really means a lot to me. We're starting off here by working on the foundation for an inn. So this is going to be a little inn that is going to have a couple of rooms that visitors and travelers can stop by and get some food and stuff, and also a place to sleep for the night, which is pretty good. So we got the foundation in, which I think looks pretty nice. It's based with these brick blocks that we've used over there, and also this white and peach plaster, but then with this plastered stone on the bottom, and I think it looks pretty gorgeous. Really nice little detail there. For the rest of this, I wanna use wood as usual. So we're gonna start on by just doing the facade here, which is going to be built out of these kind of blocks, I think. The thing is now that I'm not sure if I want to have it one full block extended like that or not. I think we're gonna do that because we can, and it's easier to add details on a full block than on. And then a little, then a flat one. I'm gonna ignore that again. Sorry, Dr. Rosenholt. You keep on interrupting me while I'm recording. But you know that. I talked to him. He's aware of that. But we're gonna start off by doing the facade like that. And it's gonna be with full blocks. We could, of course, done a bit with like vertical slabs like that. The problem is that it's hard to add details to a facade that is half blocks. So I think it's gonna go like that, and then I really like the way when the roof kind of sloping this way as well. So meaning it's gonna go like that. Like so. So that's like the general shape of the building. We've used that for this building right here. It looks really nice, and I really want to just tie that in so that it's not just one house, but there are more houses that has this general design here. Then we're gonna have probably this block, which is gonna go up and support this overhang, which is very important here. Probably have two of those on either side, and just to add some depth. And then we're gonna have these that are just like doesn't go all the way down, with then this block to connect them in the middle like so, which is pretty cool. Then the floor is gonna be here. So I guess we could potentially add like a border here to make it a little bit more interesting. We could do something like that. I think that's gonna just make it look a little bit more wealthy, which I don't think is bad. Now that's definitely a cool little thing, because that's gonna be like where the floor is. I guess, yeah. Probably. So then the windows and stuff is going to be here, and possibly there, and then there. So we have those windows. That's going to be for the rooms upstairs. And then we use this block right here, I think, for those. And then we're going to have like an attic on top as well. But then these are going to continue going up. Probably just the side ones. And then connect to the roof somehow. And then we need shutters, so like that, and I think I'm gonna go for this one with then like that below. That looks pretty good. We could also go for the rail design, which is like this, which is also pretty cool. No, I'm not sold on that. Let's do it with these shutters, and then probably this one below like that. I guess for the middle one here, it would be cool if we could do like a flower bed like that. We could do it like so, or possibly like so. Now let's do it like that, but then we gotta add some support and stuff to keep that up. And then I guess we can use like that one here. I'm not too sure if that's gonna work or not. I guess we could also just do a normal dirt block, like this one here, and then with the boards on side. And I guess that's gonna work. The reason why I pulled it down here instead of up here is because we can't have flowers there because of the shutter. But if I were to use a different shutter, like this one, possibly could move it up. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of like the color difference that adds. Just some contrast here. And then we can have the support block, this one, which I love, like that, to keep the flower bed up. And then we can place a little flower on top of that, which is pretty cool. Just adds a lot of depth to it. And then what we're going to do is just fill in these walls here with this block, and then repeat this design here on the other side. I'm going to do that off camera and be right back with you. So now we have all of the walls or pretty much done here. But what I'm kind of struggling a little bit with is how to divide this, because I wanted to have the floor for the inside here elevated a little bit like this, so you kind of get in the door here at this height, just so we can kind of elevate it, and then also have some storage below for the kitchen and stuff. Have like a small cellar that is not like completely underground, so you can kind of maybe have some windows for ventilation and stuff. So I want to have it like the floor on this level right here, which means we gotta have some kind of staircase going up. But yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with the windows here, how to do that, because we could do it like that, but get out please. I don't really like, they just look too small, I feel like. We could also do what I've done on the other buildings, or some of the others, is to use this one, and then do, whoops, like that, and just have that as the window. I guess it would kind of work, but it feels a little small, I feel like, for like the interior of a small inn, or a tavern. We're gonna have like a tavern below here. That's kind of what I've been laying out here. So I don't really know if that's the kind of windows I gotta go for. I feel like we have to, but that looks a lot better than having the arches one. So I guess we can do that and just add a couple of those here. And we also gotta, find a place for a fire, because we need some way of heating up our guests. That is important. So let's I like to use bricks for marking down where I want the chimney to be for this. So I think it should not, well, let me just explain the plan here I've been playing around with. This is a tavern area where the guests and stuff is going to be eating. Then we're going to have the kitchen here, which is then going to be connected to this little extension here, which is going to be like the family's house or living room, or just an apartment where they can kind of live. The ones that are kind of running this. And then upstairs we're going to have rooms. And yeah, it's going to be quite a big building. I guess you can see on the map, but it's not like enormous compared to these ones. But I think we're going to have, let's say we build a chimney here and have this, I guess it's going to be here. I'll remove that window then. And then we have the table there. But yeah, we can move that table. It's no problem. So that's going to be where the chimney is. And I guess we can just work on that for now. Just build it up. So we'll do that by adding one of these. I like to make a gradual transition here. So that's gonna go up like that, and then I'm gonna use the, come on now, the trapdoors, like that, to just get some more depth. But yeah, it's gonna go up like so. Should I bring that up next to it, just for like fire, or yeah, make it more safe, I guess. Because a chimney can be a fire hazard if it's getting too hot. I'm not sure. I guess we could also just bring this up like that. I think that's the better one. Let's see how I did it over here. I think I just went with like a white chimney. I guess we can do that. Just make the chimney, let's say, out of this light gray one. And then we can, of course, mix in some of the more worn down blocks later and stuff. But I think that's gonna be pretty good. And then make it wide like that. And then have this one. So we need that there, and then these, then that, and then we do a stair like that, and then this one goes up and become the chimney. And that's pretty cool. I like that. So definitely something we can live with. I just kind of thought this might work. Yeah, that's definitely not too bad. A cool little detail right there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so then for the layout here, we want to have the door. I feel like the door could go in here about. Yeah. So if that's goes in like that, then this is going to have to be some windows and stuff here. Let's make 2 windows like that, and then like so. And I guess we're gonna have this border below like we did here. And I also like to bring this across like so, to add just a little bit more depth between the different textures like that. Yeah, that works. So let's do the same over here. Also going to connect up with the chimney there. And yeah, there's going to be a house there, so we don't need it there. And then just one there. I think that should be good. That's definitely not too bad. So then we build like stair. I just really need to get some of the planning done here. I can't really be placing the blocks before we know how it's like going to look. So that's going to go up there to a plateau, and then I think we're going to have a staircase on the outside, which leads up to there, which we're going to have a door. Maybe move the door over here. So we got that, and then we do a wall going, let's make it there, so we have a decent hallway in between to maybe some chairs and stuff to sit on. So we bring that over there. It's pretty cool, yeah. And then we got to make this plateau or platform here, which I guess can be built out of the boards. I'm not too sure on that. Or we can place them this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's place them like that. So let's do /repl 0 on that one. And then just go in, and we're not gonna have that there, but I'm gonna have this all the way over here, and that's gonna connect up to a little entrance into the kitchen area, which is gonna be here. Is that the wrong color, perhaps? Yeah, like that. Connect over there. This is a pain with the clothes hangers, but it is such a beautiful block. And then we replace these. Then we have that texture going here, like so. But then I want to use the trapdoor here. Like so, so you don't get an overhang. And I think I'm gonna have stairs going down on... Well, possibly we could have it there. That could work. And then we need, of course, these ones to make sure people don't fall off, because that would be a shame. Don't want to get sued straight away. And then... Oh, hello there, clothes hanger. Like so. And then this one. Voila! That's pretty cool. I like that. Very simple, but it has a lot of function on it, I guess. We're gonna add the rails going up here as well, and possibly these ones as well. So like that, and then all of these, and then whoops, going down like that. Take those away like that, and we have like a cool little outside area. Really like working with these different kind of levels, so that's gonna be pretty good. I think that's a success, the way that looks. So yeah, let me fill in the roof here. So we got something that actually looks like a building now, and I'm very happy with it. There's a little bug right here. Let's see if I can fix that. That looks a whole lot better. So we went with this design where it's, you know, it's sloped, and it's sloped, but then it has like this little gable in the front. And I saw Mr. Razor Dawn, one of the members in my Discord, a great builder, use these as like the cap here, and it looks really good. It's either that or just use the vertical slabs. And I think I like these better, because then we can have like this little area where it is or sticks out a little bit more, like this, just to get some depth here. And I think that in general looks super good, like that. And then we have, of course, this windows. This window does not have too much to look at, but anyway, it's okay. And then on the side like that, it's nice and big. Yeah, it's pretty big. But what I want to do now is something that we did in the previous building as well. Is that we go in with a thatch that is a little bit darker than the normal block here. So we're gonna go in with this one and add some detail to kind of indicate where the runoff water would go. So we're gonna do it like this and try to be logical about it. Water would fall down here. A lot of water will kind of flow around the chimney here. So there will be a lot of runaway water here. And probably on this side here as well. This is going to connect to this part. So we're going to get to that very soon. I just want to add a little bit of that. Some runaway water here. So that will be mostly on the bottom of the roof, or the lower parts of the slope here where we have this runaway water. And it will probably be more on this roof. So we're probably going to do that when we get to that. Oh yeah, there's more of this. I did some changes as I kind of went with the roof here. So we're going to have some of that, and then a little bit like that. And add this here and there. And then some here as well, like so. And yeah, let's do another one here, just to kind of space them out a little bit. Maybe make this a little bit bigger, so there's more area that is covered in this slightly grayer color. I don't know, could look pretty good. And then we do like that, and then maybe even have a few of these trapdoors in. Alright, so we got all of that in here. It's looking pretty good. You can barely see it, But that's kind of the charm of that. You're not supposed to really see all of that. It's just enough that you kind of get the feeling that it's not too flat in a way. So I think that would work. Then we're gonna work on this little bit right here. And I'm not completely sure how to do that. As we could go with a completely different color, like this or this or this. I'm not sure. By the way, I see this border here, and I want to add a border to my build as well. Maybe is there a nice block we could use for a border that wouldn't interrupt with the concept here? Just quickly see through these. Maybe. Let me see here. How does that look behind this one? That could possibly be pretty cool. That is a really neat detail right there. Because you kind of only see the bottom. Let me do that actually. Let me just add that to here. Oh, that's a lovely detail. Not sure how it will look here. I guess it works. It definitely has potential at least. Let me try that. And there as well. That is not too bad. I really like that actually. But back to the building here. I think we're gonna go for just a similar design here. It would make sense that most of this were built at a time or like in once. Because yeah, they wouldn't have an inn without anywhere to live. So they would kind of build all of it in more or less at the same time. What I want to have here though is that it's elevated down a little bit. So like the windows and stuff is gonna be one block lower than the rest, and I want to try to indicate that with the way I build this foundation here as well, so that it looks like the foundation is lowered down, like so. Just using one block right now, probably gonna mix that up, and I guess let me just think here. So this is the ground or the floor level here. Then we have window, and then we can have ceiling, and then we could use the board idea, which I've used in most of the other houses here, which makes it super cozy. So then we only kind of have 2 blocks to work with, 2.5, but I think that could work, because then we can squeeze in like this little attic on top here. And since we do it like that, we can bring this one in, then make that go there. Should be good. I'm not really sure. But we can do it like that, and the same goes for here, I think, and that will then connect up with this, so we need to have a full block there, and we do it like that. I think that's gonna work, and then we just bring this in here to there, and then on the sides here we're gonna mix in the different blocks here as well, don't you worry. So we got the actual or proper the proper textures in here. So let's remove all of that here. Just how does that look? I like that. It really works. These blocks are very nice for corners and stuff, and actually they're really good next to windows like this as well. So we can have a couple of those. Then we have this worn texture here, but we're going to bring in the corners here as well. And then a little bit of this worn texture as well here to mix it up a little bit. So we'll do that. Just a nice way of making the texture not feel like super perfect. And for medieval buildings, you don't want it to be perfect. You don't want it to look like it was built yesterday by like a super professional painter or yeah, brickmaker. No, I don't know. I'm not so good with all the terminology, but we do that, and then we're gonna have a gable, which is gonna be made out of wood for this one. It's gonna be a good way of making contrast, and I think, well, that's a good point. How will that work? So I did that. I guess that kind of works. And full block, thank you. So that's gonna go there. slab, full block, slab, full block, slab, a full block, like so. So then this border is not perfect, but I guess it kind of works since we have this vertical slab here, and then it's basically just filling in here with. Actually, is that the correct one? Yeah, that's the lighter color here. So it's just filling in this. Oh, we're onto something. I really like the way that looks. The way the roof just floats down like that. I really like that. We can also make it more smooth by... So let me see. Where's the middle of this? That looks like the middle. So if we then just go in and add this there... it's just gonna add a little bit more slope to it, I think. But then we gotta go in back with these. And just add some runoff. So the water here would probably then run off, follow down here. Maybe lean to one of the sides here, more or less. And then have this area here like that. And then maybe a little bit here. Like something like that. And we don't really need too much more than that. One thing I want to do though is... Ah man, yeah. We gotta fix this. Yeah, just bring it in here with a block, I guess. So... that looks pretty good. And then we're going to bring this one up to then support the overhang here of the roof. That is going to only be connected like so. I think that's going to look the best. So we bring that in there. And we're going to do the same here. So this one's going to go down. And I think I want to have it go down on all of these to then support the overhanging wood here. So it's going to be like that. And we're going to do the similar on this side here. It's going to be a nice little support here for that. So we do that, and then we do like so. And then we can bring in some windows here. And like, let's just put one there. And do the same on this side. The rest of the windows is probably going... Is that? No, that's not the correct area. The rest of the windows is probably going to be placed in as I do the interiors here, because very often the windows are based on interiors and not vice versa. So yeah, it's like a general shell of a building, and it looks super cool. I'm very happy with how this turned out. This might be a longer episode than usual, but it's good. I do believe you guys like that from time to time. So just let me know, guys, if that's okay. I want to do a little gable here as well over the door to just to lead away the water from this, and then also open it up a little bit so you have some more space, because it was kind of getting low right there. So just gonna open it up like that, and then a full block there, and probably a corner stair with a trapdoor on top. That is not too bad. And then we put that there. Yeah, that's really cool. I feel like these need some support. What if we do like every other block is that? I guess that kind of actually does something. I kind of like that. I've never tried that, but I guess that kind of works in our favor here. Because we could of course do it like this. But I think that's going to be a little overkill here. Let's try that on this side. And that's going to be the final thing we do for today. So we do that, and then we do... possibly turn it in like that. It doesn't look bad. It's a nice detail, but I think it might be a little too much. I think that is subtler, and it's definitely... gonna look better, I think. So let's go for that one. So remove this. That's gonna be a pain. I hate removing and working with these. So we just put that there, and then a full block and there. Yeah, very good. So then I'm gonna get to working on the interiors and stuff, but that's gonna be for another episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggo Man, and I'm out.